It was about 6 weeks ago that I was driving up the back. I could hear the machine, so I drove across, and that's when I noticed all the trees getting cut down. I'm saying to myself, look now, there's birds of prey nesting in there. How are they getting away with this?
Steven Mollins has lived in Harthill, North Lanarkshire all his life. He shoots and used to keep Harris hawks. He cares about the local wildlife and scenery, but it seems to be disappearing before his eyes.
Got a lot of skylarks, got a lot of reed buttons. These fields used to be alive up here. Beautiful birds, lapwings, curlews. Everything's all gone. It's all gone. There's not even a rabbit. So you buy a bird of prey, you fly it around a bit here. The only thing it's going to catch is the cold.
This area belongs to Forestry Land Scotland. Between April and June, which includes bird nesting season, it began an operation to retain the production of a sustainable timber crop for local and national markets, according to the Benhar Faldhouse land management plan approved in 2018. That includes chopping down thousands of trees in this area, despite nesting season and the coronavirus lockdown. Under its own rules, all FLS has to do is carry out an environmental survey before it clearfells forestry. There are no restrictions on time of year. Incredibly, it insists it only found one vacant sparrowhawk nest in the area targeted for destruction. A former FLS worker says that might be true, but Mollins, who lives a few hundred metres away, says there's a lot more.
Yeah, sparrowhawks, definitely. Buzzards, and I'm sure there's goshawks. I'm sure there's goshawks up there, but they're like hen's teeth trying to see them.
Kestrels and buzzards were hovering around while I was there. Part of the management plan includes putting up wind turbines on a site next to the Clearfell. The wind farm is managed by EDF. Wind turbines are a danger for raptors, bats and migrating birds. There are already several in the area and they're not popular with locals.
Bloody eyesore. Absolute eyesore. You've seen yourself the amount that are just up round a bit here. There's the flight path for woodcock. Their bald name.
The wind industry will tell you that cats and kitchen windows and all that kill lots and lots of birds, which is true. But these tend to be small garden birds, blackbirds, robins, sparrows, all that kind of thing. They're domestic birds. But what they never mention, what wind turbines kill are large raptors, endangered species, golden eagles, all that kind of thing.
You don't hear Chris Packham greeting about that, do you? You'd rather go after a grouse mower that look after things instead of wind farms that are actually killing birds.
The Tasmanian wedge-tailed eagle is at the point of extinction due to wind farms. The Spanish figures are 330 birds per turbine per year. Germany, 309 birds per turbine per year. Sweden, 895 birds per turbine per year. And I'm just wondering when the wind industry in this country will tell us the appalling truth, There are various devices that the wind industry uses to cover up the bird kill numbers. This is one of the tricks they use. The wind turbine has got gigantic blades which can be as long as a football field. Now what the developers do is they count the bird, they take the vertical line from the end of those blades to the ground. But 90% of the birds are catapulted by the blades themselves as they twiddle around. And they flick these birds outside that perimeter area.
Back in Harthill, there's another problem. The tree felling has destroyed the habitat for local roe deer.
And the amount of deer that are getting pushed into the village, next minute it'll be down on the main road. My family dies hitting a deer. Oh, oops.
In a statement to Fieldsports News, FLS said its environment team made a full survey of the site ahead of work starting to check for the presence of any nesting birds, badger, squirrel or other protected species activity. It says nothing about how it will affect humans.